Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Saur Darkchylde, and welcome to Let's Replay Final Fantasy, the original. And I'm playing this on the original NES version through Virtual Console on my Wii U for the Wii. I've thought about doing this for a long time since I started this channel. Been thinking about doing Final Fantasy games, the main series 1 through 10. Reason I would stop with 10 is cause, quite honestly, I thought it was fine when it was just 1 through 10. Though, we all have our own opinions, I guess. And for the openings of each, parts that I do for these, for this walkthrough of the original Final Fantasy 1, I will be reading off a chapter off of them, a small summary of it, based on what was written for the Final Fantasy strategy guide that was printed by Nintendo Power a very long time ago. Not only that, the choices that I have for... wrong button there. The choices that I had for the characters that I'm going to be using and their names are going to be based on the walkthrough as well. So let's start with this guy, the fighter. His name is... Boris. Next up, we have a black belt who goes by the name Lee. Next up is our healer of the group, the White Mage. Now, contrary to popular belief, to everybody that's played Final Fantasy 1 throughout the entire years that this game has been around, according to the walkthrough itself, from White Mage to White Wizard, the gender of this character is actually a man, not a woman. Maybe that's a typo, I don't know, but for some reason I thought I'd just go with it. Now, the name of this White Mage that I'm using, his name is Jed. And finally, the Black Mage. His name is Toth. And that's our party. And we start right here in the country of Cornell. All the way in Chapter 1, The King's Quest. As the game opens, 4 travelers have appeared at the gates of the castle of Cornera. All are young and inexperienced, but bold. One seems to be a fighter, a knight in training. Another, appears to be a garb of a martial artist, black belt. And the 2 remaining members of the party are mages, apprentice wizards. They're coming. He was foretold long ago. How much money do I have? 400 gil. Okay. So, first things first. I think I want to take on weapons first. And for our warrior, we want to get the rapier. That's for Boris right there. Next up is a iron hammer for our White Mage, Jed, and the wooden nunchucks for Lee, and a wooden staff for, you guessed it, Toth. And I think that's everything for everyone there. Now let's go for armor. Let's see. Chainmail for you. Wooden clothes for him, I think. And I think clothing for both the White Mage and the Black Mage. Now for the last bit of items that we need. Magic! No, wait, not you! Jed. I haven't learned Cure. That'll help us. And one black magic spell. I think the first one we want to learn is Fire. Okay, now that we got all that out of the way, our next stop is the castle. The king is looking for the Light Warriors. You do not happen to be them, do you? Light Warriors, just as in Lockheim's prophecy, Garland has kidnapped the princess. Please, help her. Okay. There's more dialogue in all of the remakes of the games. And also a bit of an upgrade for the things that we have to do for our quests. For all the upgrades, you have to reawaken the crystals that all 4 characters bear. In this version of the game, you see in the top left-hand corner, those are the 4 orbs of the 4 different elements that we have to reawaken. Fire, water, wind, earth. Same thing, only 4 different objects. Now, we can try to go for Garland now, but for the moment, I want to see if I can get us to whatever highest level I think would be necessary to complete Chapter 1. So, I will be right back, and God knows how long it'll be. See you in a bit! Okay, I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. Took me some time, but I leveled up my party to level 5. That should be more than enough to get us through our first boss battle, and maybe our next one if I go that far. So, let's go and see if I'm ready to take on Garland. But first I need to get through these imps. Rude of them to interrupt. I was hoping to go through this at peak shape, but unfortunately, that's not going to be the case for this video. And to my surprise for when leveling up off of these guys, especially the Great Imps and the Mad Horse, mages are not as weak as you think with their physical attacks. But these are the weakest enemies in the game, so I'm not surprised at that for these enemies. But I think after Garland, it's here on out that I'm gonna have to rely on magic with those two. If I'm low on supplies like potions, tents, etc. Welcome to the Temple of Fiends. And there's Garland, along with the princess that he kidnapped after betraying his kingdom.
No one touches my princess. Light warriors? You impertinent fools! I, Garland, will knock you all down!
Alright, our first boss battle against Garland. How do I want to do this? Okay, Boris, I'm gonna have you just do physical attacks. Same with Lee. You're on healing detail, but I'll have you physical attack since everyone's still at good health. And you use fire on him. If I can get my Black Mage to use fire on him 3 times, that's it, he'll be down in no time. Got him! Being at level 5, that was pretty much a cakewalk. If you want to do this as more of a challenge, try facing him at level 2. So, you are the Light Warriors. Thank you. Instantly teleported back to the castle. Awesome.
Thank you for saving the princess. To age request, I ordered her a bridge built to the continent. Now go and make the orb shine once again.
This loot has been passed down from queen to princess for 2,000 years. Garland stole it when he kidnapped me. Please, accept this as my gift. It just might come in handy.
Yes, it will. But not for a bit later in the game. Now, let's explore this castle a bit before I get out of here. There might be a bit of treasure that we can collect now, but there's a certain bit of treasure that I cannot get until I get a certain key to get it. That's not it. Not it either. Okay. Try the long way around. The music is very catchy in this game. Regardless if you're listening to the old classic version, or the remastered versions. Whichever one you played this game for the first time on. This door is locked. You need it to be opened by a mystic key. The other one's gonna say the same thing, I think. Yeah, I need to get a mystic key to open up these doors, because there's a key item in one of those rooms that we need. But I can't get it right now. So... Whoops. I meant to head north. There's the bridge, all built.
And so their journey begins. What awaits the four, they do not know. Each holding an orb that 2,000 years ago shined with beauty from within, but now only darkness. Come, start your journey. Return the light and peace to our world.
And we go through a bit of the credits after going through that bridge. And this is just the beginning of the game. Thankfully, pressing the A button, I can skip all of that. On to the next town. While fighting some enemies along the way. Most of them I'm going to be editing out after this one. It's mostly enemies I've been leveling up off of, so I'm not too worried about fighting everybody physically from here to the next town. Ooh, that's a new one. Iguana. One damage. Great. Okay. HP recovered. Good. Recommend healing up with a tent there, just in case. And now we made it to our next town. And I think I got plenty of money to buy new armor for our companions. Don't talk to him yet, though. As I need to buy new armor for my team. Let's see. Iron shield for Boris. And I think an iron shield for him as well. And I think the gloves for everybody. If they can all equip them. Okay, that takes care of armor for now. Let's see. Where are the spells? I know I can buy new spells here. That's the revival. There's weapon. Magic. There we are. And that looks like white magic. Lamp, mute, invase. I'll get back to that. For I feel we don't need white magic for the moment, but we do need black magic. Ice. Dark. Slow. Temper. I think these two might be useful. Now for weapons. Okay. Let's go scimitar for boars. An iron hammer for Jed. Maybe a hand axe for him just in case if I can equip that on him. I'm just curious. And I don't think anyone else can equip anything else here. So let's equip everything we got for the moment. Let's see. Scimitar. Oh, you can equip the hand axe. No, you can't. Okay. And I already have an iron hammer. Okay. So let's see. Drop that. And we'll hold on to that for the moment. Now, armor. Let's see. For the moment, that'll have to do. How are we on hit points and magic? Everyone's at full health. As for magic, you're one short on that. And you're all out of level 1 magic, but you know you can use 3 level 2 magics. How did I not get ice for him? Okay. And this is most likely going to save my progress in this game, but we need to go to an inn and replenish our magic. Now, hopefully I'm ready for this. Talk to him.
I am back, Hate the pirate. And surprised I am that you scurvy dogs have the nerve to face me. Mates, get those lubbers.
9 pirates! Oh boy! If you got yourself to a high enough level, you should be fine. I'm not too worried about the physical users since their defenses are fine. It's our mages that I'm more worried about in this fight. Frozen. That's 3 down and 6 to go. They don't have all that much HP, so yeah, we're pretty much okay. Physically. Six down, 3 to go. That wasn't so bad. Now talk to him again.
Okay, you got me. Take me ship.
Now we can sail the world. And that comes to the conclusion for Chapter 1 of Final Fantasy. Stay tuned next time for Let's Replay Final Fantasy when we do Chapter 2. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, hit that like and subscribe button, leave a comment if you want, ring the bell to be notified when our next video comes out. We do new videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and occasionally Saturday and Sundays. Till the next video, this is Saur Darkchylde, signing off. Have a good night, folks.